Anybody here ever travel and you're on the airline and they have that Sky Mall magazine? You know Sky Mall. I've got one right here. You will love this. Okay, Sky Mall magazine. Now, what you guys don't know, if you haven't seen this, but do you guys realize that if you were to purchase everything in this magazine, your life would be perfect? I'm not kidding you. This is the solution to all your problems. Do you know, I read this carefully, and it guaranteed that I would have luck, courage, hope, love, strength, inspiration, motivation, confidence, wisdom, and patience. Those are the things guaranteed me by items in here. Now, who wouldn't want all that? Wouldn't everybody here love that? Anybody that's not enough for? Well, if it's not enough for you, I'll tell you what else they guarantee. You'll be slimmer, smarter, safer, sexier, and you will stand straighter from things you buy in here. That's the 6 S's right there. Slimmer, sexier, stand taller. I mean, who wants more than this? But wait, there's more. You'll be more beautiful. You'll have a better body. You're going to breathe better. You're going to sleep better. You're going to have better hair, have more hair, or where desired, no hair. You got it. You've been reading this, haven't you? And not only that, you're going to have no unsightly moles or skin tags. I mean, who wants moles and skin tags? Come on. They got stuff to remove those. And not only that, you won't have any mosquitoes, bugs, or rodents in your house. But wait, there's more. Your feet aren't going to hurt. Your arches are going to be lifted. You won't have any bunions or plantar fasciitis. And you're going to have some great looking shoes to go on your feet that are going to make you healthier and live longer. And not only that, 17 different ways to store those shoes. I mean, things you never even thought about, like stuff you can put in your living room to put your shoes in. I never even thought of putting my shoes in my living room until I saw this magazine. But wait, there's more. Do you know your home is going to be better organized? It's going to be cleaner. It's going to be safer. You're going to have more space, and it's going to be full of things you never even knew you needed or even knew existed until you read this magazine. Anybody that this is not enough for? But wait, there's more. Your home is going to be not only better organized, but your kitchen is going to be so well organized. And I'm going to use a quote that they gave here, that they're going to give you gadgets that are going to help release your, quote, inner chef, so that you can slice and dice better and make more healthy meals for your family. But wait, there's more. You're going to have happier pets, and you're going to be a happier pet owner. I mean, have you seen the stuff for pets in here? You can have a canopy bed for your animal. I mean, it's beautiful. It looks like, I don't even know, Lady Di could have had this bed. And there's little steps to get your pet up into your bed if you so choose. And not only that, but there's a automatic kitty litter cleaner. So you don't even have to clean the kitty litter. And there's one kitty litter box that's so beautiful. It's a piece of furniture they suggest you keep in your living room. Anybody here keep their kitty litter in their living room right now? Oh, one person does. See, you might be a redneck. Yeah. Oh, no, that's a whole other story. And not only that, but they have a dog crate that looks like a beautiful end table for you to keep your dog, again, in the living room. So you can have the cat and the kitty litter and the dog all in your beautiful formal parlor. But wait, there's more. How about jewelry? Do you know in this magazine they have jewelry that is not only just attractive. I mean, ladies, we all have attractive jewelry, right? But they have jewelry in here that will prove that you're a sister that's loved by another sister, or a daughter, or a mother, or best friends that are all love each other. And then your jewelry will show that. And your jewelry is motivational and inspirational. You can have stuff on your arm that has little sayings. And if it doesn't motivate you, god dang it, every day looking at it, it's going to motivate people around you to be better people. So that's here, too. Now, can you think of anything else you would possibly need out of this magazine? And no, I mean, this is about it, right? But no. Not only that, your business is going to be more successful, more organized, more productive, and more motivated. And because of this, if you should expand internationally, they have a clock and a watch that will tell you the time everywhere in the world. So you don't have to sit at work and go, oh my God, I wonder what time it is in Paris. Can I call Frank? Oh, you'll know. You're going to know right now, thanks to what? Sky Mall magazine. Yeah. But wait, there's more. In addition, your home might be the only one in the neighborhood that has an imitation zombie crawling out of the ground. Have you seen that on there? Or an 8-foot gorilla statue. Who do you know that has that? Mimi? You know anybody that has that? No. I don't know anybody that has that, but you could if you shop here. And not only that, you can get a real life-size Jurassic Park dinosaur for your yard. In my mobile home yard, it's probably too big for me, but maybe, honey, we could try it. And not only that, but they have delightful dancing ducks that you could order. There's 4 of them. But one of my favorite things that you could have if you order everything in here is a lamp that's a life-size woman's body. But in place of her head, this is so she can't talk back, honey. Her head is a lampshade, but the whole thing is a body. You've seen the leg lamp, right? This is the whole flipping body right here. And you could own this. So, you know, for the price of all your dreams to come true and all your problems to be solved, I mean, what do you think that could cost? I mean, it's priceless, don't you think? I would say priceless. But I mean, and think back to the beginning. Luck, courage, love, hope, inspiration, courage, motivation. What more could you need? But no, it's not priceless. Do you know that for $98,452 plus shipping and handling, your life could be perfect? I think it's good.